Welcome to another Ecology Center's Recycling Craft and Chat. Today's topic will be recycled paper and the circular economy. Afterwards, Graham will be joining us to talk about how he transforms old magazines into gift cards and picture frames. In a circular economy, all products and byproducts are recirculated back productively into the economy through reuse, repurposing, or recycling. The circular economy is based on three basic principles. First, it designs products and their processes to eliminate waste and pollution. Second, it establishes market systems that keep materials in use and highly valued. Third, it restores natural systems. If we follow the principles of a circular economy, we inherently focus less on extracted resources from mining and petroleum, which are finite, and rely more on organic and sustainable materials and their byproducts. One critical component of the circular economy is matching waste or undervalued materials across industries so that we can identify reuse options to keep those materials in the system so that their value is increased and they don't end up in the traditional waste stream. Here in Michigan, the Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, called EGLE, has launched a new resource market development initiative called Michigan Materials Marketplace. The Materials Marketplace is a network for manufacturers, recyclers, and entrepreneurs to connect so they are better able to identify opportunities and create new systems for recovering, recycling, reusing, and reducing waste. In other words, building a more circular economy. Wood and paper products, in many circumstances, seem very well suited to the circular economy. This is because wood and paper have the potential to be produced sustainably if forests are adequately managed. We have already developed the technologies and processes to be able to recycle paper, boxboard, and cardboard. EPA estimates that with today's technologies, recycling and manufacturing already conserves 60% of the energy and reduces greenhouse gas emissions compared to manufacturing paper products with virgin wood. When paper fibers like this tissue or paper towels become too weak for further recycling, these organic materials can be composted and return nutrients to the soil. And much of the energy used by the paper-making industry is renewable, or could be. The paper industry does face challenges, though, before it can truly contribute to a circular economy. Much paper is not being recycled. This is partly due to the fact that communities and businesses may not have access to regular recycling service. 60% of corrugated cardboard is recycled in Michigan. Nationwide, 68% of paper and paperboard were recycled in 2018. But it is estimated that only 37% of the fiber found in new paper products comes from recycled sources. Current paper manufacturing involves polluting chemicals, requires large quantities of water and electricity, and often does not rely on sustainable forestry practices. When paper is integrated with other materials to make products, such as when it's coated with wax or plastic for water resistance, the paper is no longer recyclable with technologies we have today. Despite these challenges, paper recycling is widespread, and to a lesser extent, paper products contribute to compost as well. In 2018, around 69 million tons of paper were recycled, and 25 million tons were composted, according to the United States EPA. Recycled papers are used to make things like newspapers, paper bags, magazines, books, envelopes, and everyday paper, as well as all that cardboard that we use to mail things and in so many of our business operations. Although the use of graphic papers like newspapers is in decline across the world, the use of papers for packaging is definitely on the increase. This is partly due to growing awareness among consumers and businesses of the problems that plastics pose, and is partly driven by economic forces such as less water and electricity required for processing, which make it more affordable for manufacturers to use recycled material. Europe holds the largest share in the global paper recycling market. That is mainly attributed to the fact that major manufacturing activities are required to use 50% recycled paper content at a minimum. This is an example of the kind of policies which can help our systems shift toward a more circular economy. As the trend toward online businesses and purchasing has increased, so has the demand for OCC, or corrugated cardboard. This is a material that is both recyclable and usually contains a high quantity of recycled content. The past year of COVID lockdowns led to the suspension of many business activities, but rather than causing a significant decline in paper and packaging demand, the recycled paper market witnessed a shift toward residential recycling that more than made up for the changes in the business sector. In fact, over the past year, recycled paper has become more valuable, rising from about $5 a metric ton at the beginning of 2020 to around $35 a metric ton today. The state of Michigan has set the goal of tripling our recycling rate from 15% to 45%. We tend to focus on the back end of the material life cycle, managing the waste. To have a circular economy, we need to embrace how to design our materials and products to prevent waste and pollution in the first place. Although the market for recycled paper seems to be doing well at the moment, a lot of recyclable paper still ends up in landfills, and far too little is composted. Unless we address the harmful environmental impacts that the paper industry continues to pose, recycling and composting are just not enough. Our lack of effective system design along the entire supply chain has allowed us to rely too heavily on materials that are commingled, difficult to repair, and often hard to recycle or repurpose. Adopting the principles of a circular economy would ensure that we waste less, pollute less, and leave a safer, healthier environment for future generations. Making the transition from a linear economy to a circular one is both possible and necessary. We simply require the will to do so.
Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. Today, we're gonna be turning old magazines into rolled paper picture frames for photos. It can also be for a Valentine's card or anything pretty much that you can fit inside. For today's craft, you will need some cardstock, paper, or cardboard to cut out the frame. You'll need some glue. It can be something like tacky glue, almost glue, or even a hot glue gun if you have it. You'll also need some scissors to cut the cardstock. And of course the old magazines you're gonna want to roll up to make the edges like this. You can use a little one of these or a paintbrush. You might also want to get some magnets to hang it up when you're done. And a few little beads might be nice for decorative addition. we can cut these up and make a wonderful picture frame. My picture frame. I might slip a photo into it later, or put my own drawing in. I might make it a Valentine's card, or just a nice little memory to hang up on the wall or put on the table. You can do whichever you want as well. I put some magnets on the back so I can hook it up on here. Thanks for watching this craft and chat.
Until next time, happy recycling!
Bye! Stay safe!